Okay, because I reached 65 subs, I will continue the part 2 of The Legend of Coconut Capybara. Subscribe for next story, goal 70 subs. Here is the story. The Legend of Coconut Capybara, Sundown. No one in the village rang bells at sunset. When the sun began to sink, doors were closed quietly. Windows were shuttered without a sound. Children were pulled inside, and lanterns were lit low, never bright, because sundown belonged to the coconut capybara. 1. The rule of sundown. The legend said the coconut capybara was not born evil. Long ago, it was a gentle forest guardian, a capybara blessed by nature spirits to protect the coconut groves and rivers. It helped lost travelers, guided fishermen home, and kept the forest balanced. But one evening, during a blood-orange sunset, the villagers broke a sacred rule. They laughed at it. They tied a coconut shell onto its head as a joke. When night fell, the forest screamed. From that moment on, the creature changed. The spirit that once protected the land became bound to sundown, the moment when day and night touched. That was when it remembered the mockery. That was when it hunted. 2. Luna returns. Years later, Luna returned to the village she barely remembered. Her parents had died, and the old house near the Coconut River was all she had left. The villagers avoided her eyes when she asked about the legend. "Just be inside before sundown," an old woman warned, "and never follow coconut footprints." Luna laughed it off. Legends didn't scare her. Loneliness did. 3. The helpful stranger. On her third day, Luna met it. The coconut capybara sat near the riverbank, calm and adorable. A smooth coconut shell rested on its head like a helmet. Its eyes were dark, gentle, almost kind. It helped her carry fallen coconuts. It nudged her basket when it tipped. It even sat with her in silence, watching the water flow. For the first time since returning, Luna felt safe. She named it Coco. That night, she stayed outside too long. The sky turned amber. The cicadas stopped. 4. Sundown. At exactly 6:43 p.m., the air changed. The river went still. The coconut trees stopped swaying, and Coco froze. The coconut shell on its head cracked slightly. Luna noticed its reflection in the water. Its eyes were no longer dark. They were glowing deep red, like the last light of the dying sun. "Coco," she whispered. The creature slowly turned its head and smiled. Not a cute smile, a knowing one. 5. The chase. The ground grew wet beneath Luna's feet, not water. Black coconut liquid seeping from cracked shells scattered along the riverbank, shells she hadn't noticed before. Carved into them were names, dozens, some so old the letters had faded. Luna ran. Behind her came soft footsteps, not rushed, not angry, patient. Every time the sun dipped lower, the footsteps grew closer. 6. The House of Names. Luna reached her house and slammed the door shut. Too late. Coconut shells lined the walls inside, hundreds of them, each carved with a name. At the center of the room sat the coconut capybara, now towering, its shell fully split open like a crown of broken bone. Inside the shell were whispers. "You stayed past sundown," the voices said together. "You saw us." 7. The Choice. The legend was incomplete. The coconut capybara did not kill everyone. It offered a choice, one soul or the village. If Luna stayed, the village would be spared. If she ran, sundown would claim everyone. Luna looked out the window. The sun disappeared. She stepped forward. 8. Epilogue. After sundown. The next morning, the village was peaceful. The coconut groves were healthier than ever. By the river sat a small capybara again, gentle and quiet. On its head was a new coconut shell. Carved into it was one fresh name, Luna. And when the sun begins to set, villagers swear they hear a soft voice in the wind. Go inside. Before sundown. And that's it. Buy and subscribe.